Hi guys, Calvin Strawn here, creator of the Find a Way to Win programs, the Audacity program, and the Eruption seminar. I'm talking to you about the power of creativity. The reason why I'm bringing up creativity, it's a major part of my brand. You know, if you've been to my website, which I imagine you have, it says Find a Way to Win, using creativity and tenacity to beat the competition. See, it's more than just your resources or your background or your education or your training that leads to you winning and having a leg up. One of the big pieces is your creativity. So when I work with my clients over the phone, it doesn't matter if it's a Grammy winner, or if it's someone who's making $150,000 a month, or someone who's unemployed, or someone who hasn't got a job yet. Creativity is a huge pillar to seeing these clients kick ass and take names. What do I mean by that? So often they think, okay, I want to start my own business, I want to find a new relationship, I want to X. Does that make sense? But the problem is they believe there's a certain pattern that blocks them from moving forward. I don't have the resources or the training or the education or the friends or the support or the network or the whatever it is. Because they think the resources is the reasons why they can't get ahead. So when they want to move forward, that limitation stops them. And the area that I focus on the most is your ability to be creative. Can you creatively think of a solution? Think of it this way. When you're playing in the NBA, or you're playing in the NHL, or the NFL, or say you're working on Wall Street, or you're a big-time CEO, everyone in your circle when you're at those levels is amazing. Everyone's good. Right? They wouldn't be there if they weren't. So if it was just resources, or talent, or background, or training, how do you then get ahead when everyone's good? The difference is your creativity. Can you think of another solution? Can you think of another idea? And so someone says, okay, that's great. Thanks, Cal. Great. I should be more creative. Fantastic. Thank you for sharing. How do I do it? Here's how you do it. It's the power of your questions. I'm working with my clients. My whole focus is to get them to think beyond their current scenario. Not for me to give them the answer. For me to get them to think beyond their current scenario. So I ask them questions. You know, if you were, I don't know, Richard Branson, what would you do in this moment? If you were Mark Cuban, how would you start a new business? You know, if you were President Obama, how would you handle the conflict? You know, if you were Nelson Mandela, how would you bestow the peace, right? The quality of your questions determines your quality of your answers. And your questions is your creativity. You can be as creative as you want with your questions. And if you allow yourself and trust the process, the answers that come out will be amazing. So I ask this, how creative can you be to handle your next challenge? You know, if you want to spice things up with your partner, if you're in a relationship, how could you be the most creative possible there? How could you excite her? How could you excite him? Right? Allow that creativity to take place in your body here, and you will find a way to win. Does that make sense? That's all I have for you for now. Have an awesome week, and make sure I'll see you in the next one.